How's it, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Adil Mohammed and I drive a VW Mark 1 Golf, the 1979 model. I got a 2-liter 16-valve work motor in it. The car has been completely stripped, complete built and completely assembled at home in my backyard. This is the first time to Fest. So I had a car for 15 years. I was still in school back then. And end of 2021, we decided to strip the whole car. We built our own 360-degree flip stand. Flip the car, we sprayed the undercarriage down to detail, threw every single nut and bolt, every part sprayed. Put a car on its wheels, spray the car, shave the bay, read the interior. We custom modified front seat is the original Golf seats. We just custom modified the frame to have it more bucket. Full padding on the floor. We took all the carpet out. We have genuine leather padded floor mixed with velvet, custom full center console, covered dash, custom roof lining, and the whole back floor is full custom. It's my first time that I've bent hard lines and my first time fitting in an air setup. So no leaks, no different heights or different lengths of hard lines. It's quite well. Engine bay, shaped bay, the detail every single part of the engine. Also went stainless steel Allen key heads, custom radiator, wire tuck, and there's a whole lot of other stuff. At first, yesterday we arrived, we parked the car here, same place. The butterflies and the nervousness, it was beyond. Like I couldn't even eat. I was too excited. I didn't know what to do. I was sweating. A few minutes before we had to take the car on the stage, I felt like collapsing. I was shaking. I was nervous. But what can we say? The minute I took it up the stage, I felt the vibe. I felt at ease. Everyone went mad for it. The judges were happy with it, and I felt relief. And the turnout, the crowds it pulls, the comments I get behind it. What can I say? At the end of the day, it did its work. Our work paid off. It's what we came to get.
Oh, you need to come here. You really need to come here to see what it is. It's something that you're never going to go back and say, you know what, I didn't enjoy myself. It's epic, epic, people. The after party is...
Campfest is very nice, and my name is Vijay. This is my VR6. It's actually a 93 model, which makes it 30 years old this year. It was my father's caddy. I've got it for 15 years, and in the 15 years we started building this thing. It's a 7-year build, actually. 7 years it took us to build this thing, and it's almost finished. It's not finished yet. this is what we have. This is the end product. And everything here that you look at here in this thing has been hand manufactured by me and machined and polished. All hand polished here. Nothing is chromed. Nothing is chromed here. It's just a standard VR6 engine, 2.8 VR6 engine, and it, like I'm telling you, if you look at the pieces here, all these are all handmade. That's the dipstick has been even handmade. See, all polished and high polished stainless steel, most of the things, and this is the end product what we have here.
Campfest. So it's 14 years old, started by Randolph and Chaz and their team, because it's a massive team. People don't realize how much work goes into an event like this. And Jamie's going to highlight that, because Jamie's also got his own event, and you can highlight on some of the hidden things that happen in the back that the general public don't know.
People just have no idea, and they are such a grassroots team. I mean, they are literally, the first year I came, this is almost a bad memory. I came and I was taken around to various tuning shops and things, and I was like, hey, you're building some great stuff, these turbo engines, stuff like that. So are you coming to the show? And they said, no, we're not. I'm like, oh, you're busy, why not? And they went, no, we don't really like that side. We don't really like that scene. They did use the worst words in scene. And I promptly left. But South Africa is such a culturally diverse and car diverse place, and that's why here, Campfest, the whole team is just grassroots. They've kept it grassroots. Okay, we're looking here, a big stage of a great big television screen. It looks corporate, it looks money. It is just so DIY and grassroots from them, but they do it so professionally and they work so hard at it. That's where that's come from.
It's their passion.
And then it means anybody from a Golf 1 that's perfectly restored, a GT worth a lot of money, down to a City Golf that they are cutting their springs and just running whatever wheels they can scratch together, all the way up through the Scirocco's, up to the R8 Audis, everything. This is why I love Volkswagen. This is why I love Campfest. It's so open, and it's not just inspirational, but aspirational. I can look at a City Golf and like, that's something that I could hope to have bought when I was 17. You buy the crummiest one with the dents and the dings and the oil leaks, and maybe one of the wheels doesn't match, but you're still welcome here. And then when you come and you're like, oh, that's how you did that modification? You start to learn. And I think anybody in any section of the car world can respect that. If you don't understand Volkswagens, if you don't understand why a grown person would dream of owning a Golf 1 instead of a Porsche, a Lamborghini, a Bentley, whatever thing you're dreaming of, why would a grown person with their now expendable, they have income maybe to spare, they're making a little bit more, you're not just trying to keep this car together, why would you dream of a Golf? Well, there's a whole lot of people that do. Whether it's you grew up in the back seat of one, or you grew up going to your first concert and your friend's one, or your first boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever. These cars, that's that background, and we just want to learn. And so if you grew up with Fords, if you grew up Chevys, it doesn't matter. Car people want to share. They want to share that passion. They want to learn. They want to just come together. But I think with the Volkswagens, what really makes it special is you don't also have to have that big budget. The entry point is accessible. Okay, a Golf 8R, brand new, that is an expensive car. Doesn't matter who you are.
Just under bar.
But you can still be in a Golf.
MK1, a clean one.
A Mark II, a Mark III, you can go and find Auntie's, as you would say, an Auntie's car sitting in the back garden, you know,
and get the same respect and get the set. If you got a clean MK1 like the City Rocks, entry level car for VW back in the day, but it's clean, well kept, and you've like built or created something, you will receive the same respect as the guy who spent a bar purchasing a brand new Golf 8.
And something that some of the other meetings don't get is that we have this phrase OEM or OEM plus, and that means it's original or original with a little bit more. So it's what the factory would have done. So you can take that car and almost less is more.
Yeah.
The more lights and things you throw at it, like the taste gets maybe a little mixed, but if you just keep it nice and classy and just original, and you go and find the original trim, that's when the judges, we start swooning.
Yeah.
And that's where you get the conversations of, wow, where did you find this car? And it doesn't really matter how much it was, or if you only owned it a month, or if you owned it for 20 years. People just want to share those stories, and this is the icebreaker.
But the best way for me to explain this to you with Jamie is next year, first weekend of February. It happens every single year, first weekend of February. Make sure you get connected on the socials. You know, it's VDub Campfest. Next year it will be VDub Campfest 2024. Get your tickets and come and experience with us. Not just myself and Jamie, but with a whole host of colorful personalities, characters, and some of the sickest, slickest rides you've ever seen in your life.
Dream, search, drive. Cars.co.za.